So we've been doing a series lately of talking with our clients, and we understand when you're purchasing a luxury timepiece, it's not always just because you have all the money in the world and you just want to throw it away on a expensive watch, but what it really means is the meaning behind it. Whenever you purchase a luxury watch like a Rolex, it's a sign of success. It's a sign of saying that you went through some sort of trial to get to the point in your life where you can afford something like this. And whenever you're looking down at your wrist, you can always see that that's the accomplishment that you made. So today we have one of our lovely clients here. His name is Joseph, and he had a very moving story on his reasoning as to why he picked out a Rolex Datejust from us here at SwissWatchExpo. And I want to invite Joseph to kind of tell his story real quick. Hey Joseph, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how's everybody?
Doing
great.
Great.
Like Jason said, my name is Joseph, and I really feel that my story is a lot of people can identify. I'm a hardworking guy, a regular blue-collar guy. My story went, I got injured on the job about 20 years ago, and unfortunately, my life became consumed with doctors and pain medication. Then it was pain medication and alcohol, and it destroyed my life. I lost every single thing I had, everything that I treasured, except probably the most important, my wife and 2 daughters, who hung on to me for dear life so I wouldn't leave their lives for good. I finally asked for help, and that was June 4th of 2009. With my wife's help, I wound up starting a company, building up my company, and getting our lives back together. In recovery, when you're in recovery, your sobriety date, your clean date is a really personal thing, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal for us. And every year I would celebrate, and I always wanted to recognize that. And obviously I wanted to recognize it with a watch, something that really meant something to me. The watch that just I knew was for me was a Datejust. I like the two-tone, and I love the white dial. And that was my dream watch. And this year, on June 4th, I celebrated 15 years of sobriety, complete abstinence from drugs and alcohol. The day after, I mentioned to my wife, I'm thinking about that watch. And my children are now grown, living their own successful lives. And she said, well, when are you going to reward yourself and get the watch? And that's when my hunt began. So what I did was I started looking online, and I did a search, and all of a sudden, SwissWatchExpo came up. Then I picked up the phone and made the call, and a woman answered the phone who was really so kind and welcoming, and she asked where it was from, and she started sharing personal anecdotes about her family that lived in my area, and immediately that put me at ease. I want you to know, I made other calls prior to this, and it wasn't the same situation. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I was terrified and thought of spending thousands and thousands of dollars online with the people I talked to. I no longer had that feeling. I was immediately comfortable. And then she introduced me to Jason. He walked me by glass cases of thousands of the most magnificent watches I've ever seen. One after the other, just absolutely gorgeous. And he showed me the whole facility. He showed me where they service them. And then he walked over to the watch that I wanted to see. And he held it up. We were on the FaceTime call, and he held it up. And he showed me every single link. He showed me the dials. He spun the case around. He unclasped and clasped several times. He showed me the inside. It was absolutely my dream watch. It was magnificent. It was never worn. It was as close to being brand new as possible, and I couldn't get the words out of my mouth fast enough. I said, I'll take it. And it was more. I'm going to tell you, it's emotional for me. It was more than I could have imagined. To hold that watch in my hand, and know that it was my watch. It was something I thought of for years. It was a feeling that I'll never, ever forget. And where I feel so fortunate is because SwissWatchExpo handled this dream for me with such care, such professionalism. It couldn't have went better. And I'm so grateful for that. You know, this could have went 1,000 other ways with another company. And I believe it would have never went this way with anyone else. And I wouldn't have this feeling. But I will tell you, I was overjoyed with my watch, but I held it in my hand. And I went out to dinner with my wife that Saturday night. I sent Jason a picture. I says, here I am out dinner with my new watch. And, but there was something missing. I realized that I didn't do it alone. Far from it. I mean, every step of the way, every step that I took over the past 15 years, my wife was right with me. She did it all. And I don't even think I'd be where I'm at all without her. So I knew there was only one thing left to do. I reached back out to Jason. I called him. I said, I want to get my wife a ladies' Datejust. I want a champagne diamond dial. And that's exactly what I did. I bought my wife a Rolex, and it's on its way to me now. I'll get it in tomorrow, next day. And it's actually my anniversary today.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I'm taking my wife, 38 years we've been married. Wow. I'm taking my wife to dinner Saturday, and I'm going to present her with my children. I have my daughters and their husbands. I'm going to present her Rolex watch.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I'm sure it's going to be very emotional. She only wanted me to have mine, but it's not right unless she has hers too, and we wear them together, and we have kind of matching Rolexes, you know?
That's beautiful.
So I did this without reservation. I mean, immediately reached back out to Jason. I can tell you this wholeheartedly. I recommend SwissWatchExpo. It has been an unbelievable, wonderful experience for me. A great experience, because there's nothing like the feeling of owning your own real Rolex. There's nothing like that, you know, feel on your wrist. And that's my story.
Well, Joseph, I really appreciate you sharing your story. I know it's going to resonate with a lot of people probably watching this video right now, and you know, it's something to be very proud of. And you know, we're happy that you're part of the SwissWatchExpo family. And what a beautiful story that you got your Rolex and your wife is going to get hers, and you guys are going to be able to really celebrate so many accomplishments. So really, congratulations. Really.
Listen, we only have this one life. You know, it's not dress rehearsal. And
right.
I work hard. I took care of my family. My family is taken care of. And you have to treat yourself well. And to all the other people out there, the contractors, the guys that are doing it every single day, reward yourself. Treat yourself well. You know, we deserve it. So.
Definitely. Well, Joseph, thank you so much for taking your time out of the day to talk to us and share your story. We really appreciate it. And really, congratulations on all your success.
All right. Thank you.
Right. Enjoy your Rolex watch, all right?
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.